So I'm hoping you can see this. Now that I've put my pliers in my pocket. All right. So when you're wiring the H brace, you got the 2 strands here, and I've already tightened the one up there, so I'm going to tighten the one down here. You just need to make that little bit of a U in there so that you can get it on one of the wires. Let me readjust this a little bit. Right there, maybe. See that? Okay. So you want to try and pull them together and see where you need to actually tighten it. So it's way back here. Let me take this wire off real quick. That was left over from the other fencing. This is just hot wire that I pulled off of the fence that was down further. I like to go around at least 6, well, basically 3 strands on both sides, so 6 times. So once you get it on here, hand out of the way, put your pliers on it to hold it in somewhat place, and then wrap it nice and tight. You got to hold both ways as you're going around. So it does have a nice tight wrap. You can make it a little bit looser, but tighter the better, because that way it won't slip on you. And then just put it over the top. It doesn't have to come together all the way yet. When you go around, you come back, take your trusty pliers and pull, get it nice and tight, and then make sure your wrap is nice and tight all the way around. You're pulling when you go across, you're pulling when you're going under, you're pulling. You pull 360 degrees, and that gets you a nice tight wrap. This wire is a little bit long, but it was left over, and it's aluminum, but it will hold because it's not a tension. It's just going around. And since it's so short, or since it's almost done, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap the whole thing on there. Otherwise, I'm going to have a piece of wire just laying loose. And you will get silver fingers, or whatever the metal you're using will roll off on your fingers a little bit. No big deal. Now this last little piece here. There we go. There we go. This last little piece here is sticking off. I just take my pliers and I roll it. I try to get it best I can with my fingers, but trying to pay attention to what I'm doing and roll it. Okay. There we go. So it doesn't have to be this tight. It just looks nicer if you do it that nice and tight. This part is the 3 strands here, but I just like making it look nice. Now I got a couple gaps on this side, but looks nice. It doesn't have to touch because it's not being electrified, so that's not that big a deal. You can have some gaps in here. It's just, if you were going to electrify something and you're using this type of wrap, then you want to make sure it's close as you can to each other so that it doesn't spark over and lose some of your electricity. All right, hopefully that helps.